Welcome back, squad. 5 deep sleepers you don't want on your team this year. Let's go. Welcome back, squad. Spelled like it sounds. 5 deep sleepers you don't want on your team. These are guys who are going to be tempting because they're super cheap, but the inverse of last week, I don't trust them. And while they cost you nothing, I'm still not going to take a chance on them. Up first, our favorite fantasy hero, Kyle Pitts. If you know the Kyle Pitts history, you know you shouldn't take him. But if you're new to Kyle Pitts, I'm going to tell you, I don't think you should take him. He's super athletic, he's young, he's fun, but he's not getting the ball very much. He averaged 4.4 targets a game last season. This is in line with his targets over the last year. Penix is still a new quarterback. They're going to throw the ball, of course, but Kyle Pitts, if he hasn't done it yet, I don't know why he's going to do it now. Nothing about the situation has changed for him or really improved. I haven't seen his numbers go up. He will have a couple pop-off games and you'll be like, ooh, that's tempting, but it's Kyle Pitts. So, he's not trustworthy. But even more telling, he was on the field 62% of the time last season, which isn't amazing. For context, he's around that Theo Johnson, Juwan Johnson range. He's below Foster Moreau. I just don't like that. I hope I'm wrong. He could absolutely pop off, but I haven't seen it yet. He averaged 7.7 points a game last season, which put him at tight end 21. So yeah, I just don't trust him. I don't feel good about him. If you want to risk it for the biscuit, he is cheap, which is kind of the thing with all these guys, but there's going to be some Dumbo in your league who's like, Kyle Pitts, breakout year in year 17. Don't do it. Up next, number 2, I use them for my Gabe Davis tier video, all of them as a whole, and I still don't like them this year. The Green Bay Packers wide receivers. Now, you say they just got Matthew Golden. He's fun and good, and he is good. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's more wideouts in a crowded wide receiver room already. So now they have Matthew Golden, Jaden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Dontavian Wicks, 2 tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Luke Musgrave. Josh Jacobs can catch the ball. There's too much happening. Their best wide receiver finish last season was Jaden Reed in average fantasy points a game. He had 11.6 a game, but he's wide receiver 42. I just think there's too many mouths to feed in this offense. If I had to pick one, Christian Watson, I forgot about him. Looky there. There's just too many mouths to feed in this offense. Jordan Love's not a bad quarterback. It's just there's too much happening, I think. If I had to pick one, Jaden Reed's going at wide receiver 47. Golden's going in the 50s. If I have to pick one, I pick the tight end, I think. I just don't feel great about anyone in this offense, if I'm honest with you. Not because they're bad, they're a good offense, but because there's too much happening. So if you want to risk it and take a shot at one, they are cheap. I just can't trust any of them. I'm still trying to decide who I would take if I had to take one. I guess Reed or Golden. Number 3 on this list, he just moved to a new team, which is going to excite some people, but I still don't super trust him. Deebo Samuel. He's currently going as wide receiver 43, just above Josh Downs, just below Stephon Diggs, but I don't super trust him for a couple reasons. Number 1, he was in the 49ers offense, which is a pretty good offense. He averaged 5.4 targets a game last season, which tied him with Brandon Cooks. Now, you say Deebo's a gadget guy. They use him to run the ball, right? He's not like a classic wide receiver, and that's true. I don't disagree with that. But he averaged 10.2 points a game last season, which puts him at wide receiver 51. And you might think, well, he missed some time. That's on average points a game. And now you're going from Brock Purdy, who stands in the pocket and throws the ball, to Jaden Daniels, who runs the ball more and still throws it, right? Can still sling it, absolutely will. But they have Terry McLaurin, old man Ertz. They have a slew of running backs. They have some decent backup wideouts with Luke McCaffrey. They have Noah Brown, I think, still. They still have a mix of people. He had 7 games last season below 10 fantasy points. He's tempting for the Gabe Davis tier video, but I have someone else in mind, and I just don't super trust him. He's cheap. I say that about all these guys, but I'd take Diggs at that price over Deebo, so I'm probably out. Up next, I think people will be tempted by this guy because they drafted him early, and he's fun, and he's new, and he's good. He's a good tight end, Colston Loveland. He's going pretty cheap. He's going at tight end 17 in that Pat Freiermuth range. But the only reason that I'm pretty against him is because he's in Chicago. If he was in most any other offense, I'd like him more, but Chicago has so much to compete with because you have DJ Moore, they drafted Luther Burden, they still have Oduzne, they have Cole Kmet still on the team. So I think it's going to be this split kind of tight end share, which is just like messy. Cole Kmet averaged an 88% snap share last season at tight end, which is really good. And this offense will be improved with Ben Johnson, but I just don't see the consistency. He will have blow-up games. He will have good games. Kmet had really good games. He had 2 touchdown games, right? He had these really high highs and really low lows. But Kmet, after playing an 88% snap share, averaged 3.2 targets a game last season. And some of that might be on Kmet, but some of that's just like they have a lot of guys to throw to. If they had dropped Keenan Allen and not drafted another wideout, maybe I'd be more interested, but it's too crowded. There's too much happening. I just don't feel good about it. And that's why he's cheap, and that's why his price is that. So I like it, but I don't like him enough to take him. Up next, I've talked about him before. He's just the eye test guy. It's Najee Harris. I'm sorry. Najee averaged 2.8 targets a game last season in Pittsburgh. He's on a fun new team. That team runs the ball a lot, but I just don't trust him. He's currently going as RB33, just above ETN. I think I'd rather have ETN. He averaged 12 fantasy points a game last season and put him at RB25, which is crazy he finished that high. But he averaged a 50% snap share. He's in a Jaylen Warren committee again with a better running back. I don't like him. Maybe I'm biased here, but I hate watching him play. It looks like a slug. Like he's used to be so good, and now he's just like, it's like watching an old horse try to run in a full sprint. It's like, buddy, just don't. I feel bad. I don't like doing this, but I can't put a vote in Najee. And he's cheap and he's fun. That's not true. He's unique. I don't know if you want that in a running back. I can't trust him. He's a poor man's J.K. Dobbins. If you draft him, it's the same thing. You just can't watch him play. So unless there's like a revival here, I'm pretty out on Najee. Sorry. Anyway, those are my 5 deep sleepers you don't want. Let me know who I'm missing. Let me know who you don't like. I'm sure there's plenty. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out. We'll talk to you soon.